Steel Town now. Need to start the DLC. Or Ironclad Cordite than the DLC.
Get your protective gear here.
Hi, Rangers. Good to see you again. Oh, okay.
Need to check the bullets. Oh, cool.
Can we check out Pishatelli's shop next?
Might as well.
Oh,
we need to pick up
shit.
shotgun shells
That
for your
weird
mother.
guy in the fountain, he's staring at us again.
Ah, how delightful to see you come back real soon.
Oh shit. That weird guy in the fountain?
Oh, I've always wanted one of these.
Sanctified with blood, blood sanctified by guns. Hello again, strangers. Certainly.
I don't need a thing. Hold off.
Guns sanctified with blood, blood.
762.
Hello again, strangers. Certainly.
Frankly, I don't know if I should explore. And then go to Steel Town, if I should free Cordite and then go to Steel Town, or should I go to Steel Town immediately? I really don't know what to do, since now I can roam around everywhere. I see Gastoneer, I see. I know. How you doing? I came by here from YouTube. Proxy. It is free XP. No matter what. There's a lot of them. Can only do it for the Kodiak. Isolation, hello. People, hello to everyone.
I saw your mother last night. In the spit.
Tell you when I reach the DLCs, because that's new for me. Is it harder than my first two runs? Yes, it is. But it's because of the skill checks and the permanent. Other than that, it's the same game. Well, you don't play the game. The best way to learn is to play. Is that still town? That's a steel town. Should I? Minimum level 11 plus. Whatever that means. Let's see what the DLC. Let's begin. Pueblo, Colorado was an industrial town. The town has been a ruin since the apocalypse, but its industrial side has boomed in recent years. You know, when I was playing the game for the first time, I was always saying how I'm 100% sure that this area will be a DLC, because it looked like it, and it actually is. Okay, this is all new to me now. I don't have a clue what's gonna happen. Welcome to Steel Town. Howdy Ranger, while exploring Steel Town you'll come across several new gameplay features. We recommend selecting continue to receive intel on them as you play. If you prefer to skip the briefing you can choose to disable tutorials. Okay, okay. Steel Town.
Nobody's come out of there in weeks. Where's my wife?
Where's my son?
Are you guys the Desert Rangers? Abby said you were coming.
What's going on here?
Oh, just a little outreach. I'm Benny Bianchi. Welcome to Steel Town. We're so glad you're here. But there's just a few tiny little itty-bitty steps to take before we can let you in. All you have to do is talk to Dr. Breeler in the Human Resource Center, and he'll get you started on the admission process right away. He's right up those steps. But when you're done, come on in and see us.
Why do we need to see a doctor to get in?
The commutation engine says that during the lockdown, only authorized Steeltown employees may enter the factory. So if you want to come in, you have to be an employee. And to be an employee, you have to take our fitness tests. Good luck!
You can take up your computation engine and shove it up your unauthorized entry. Let us in.
You don't understand. The computation engine is the heart and soul of Steeltown. It runs everything. The gates, the scheduling, the order tracking, fulfillment, lunch breaks. We couldn't survive without...
Nuh-uh, Bianchi. That's enough. You can talk to your friends later. We were here first. What's going on inside the factory?
We heard shooting in there. We demand to know our loved ones are safe.
Sorry, friends, sorry. Trust me, when this push is over, your relatives will be coming out of this gate with smiles on their faces and big fat paychecks in there. Oh, sorry, something's come up. Gotta go. Don't forget to talk to Dr. Breeler about your screening, Rangers. Can't wait to see you.
Can you help us? Our families are in there.
These are you.
Benny can't hide behind that hologram forever. This is serious. There's something going on in the back. Say, you're those Desert Rangers, huh? I'm Luis. Did I hear Benny Bianchi ask you to come see her in Steel Town? 'Cause if you're gonna pay her a visit, us folks in the camp here sure would like to know what's going on in there. Most of us have family working there. And what with it being locked down and all, we don't know if they're alive or dead or if we'll ever see them again. And Benny won't tell us a goddamn thing. My wife's in there, Florinda.
What does the Steel Town factory make?
Damn near everything. Abigail Markham, who runs the place, got money from the Patriarch a while back to make it the center of industry in Colorado. Boy, did she deliver. Refit all of the ruined factories here in Pueblo. Got all the old systems up and running. Added a few of her own. Now the place makes generators, engines, trucks, furnaces, radios, medical supplies, weapons, armor, everything. There are folks that say the founding of Steel Town was as much the making of Colorado as the Patriarch's government. Without the stuff they make here, he wouldn't have been able to do half as much.
Well, he's right there. Steel Town has made Colorado a force to be reckoned with on the plains.
Which is why it's weird to see it having conniptions like this. It used to be a well-oiled machine.
Who are you people?
If you ask Bianchi, we're the future employees of Steel Town. At least that's how she and Abigail Markham like to string us along. Who we really are is a bunch of displaced fools who thought this place was gonna be our salvation. Thought it would feed us, house us, give us jobs. Well, some of us got jobs. Then they stopped hiring. And the rest of us have been freezing our asses off out here ever since.
Where is this place from?
Out east, along the Colorado border, the Patriarch's peace with the gangs of the plains was supposed to make it safe territory. So we all went homestead. Now, though, seems like the gangs have forgotten the peace exists. They've been coming for settlers like wolves come for sheep. No choice but to up stakes and run. And this is where we ran to. Of course, now we're hearing that the gangs are coming here. So we may have only delayed our demise.
Neverwinter Nights 1. Listen, you can easily play Wrath of the Righteous. It's in a solid state. Gangs of the Plains are coming here.
That's what they say, apparently. Liberty's sending a big scavenging crew this way, hoping to score some heavy artillery ahead of her attack on Colorado Springs. And if things go like they have been, Steel Town's guard bots will just hide behind the gates and let us get shot to pieces. Or worse, scooped up for slaves.
I can't believe the owners of this place would leave these people to their fate. We must let them know what's happening here.
And Steel Town doesn't defend you.
Used to. It seems like they got their own problems now. Pulled back all their patrols. Guard bots only worry about keeping people from going in or out, no matter what Benny Bianchi says.
She's the hologram you were talking to.
Yeah, Markham's happy talk mouthpiece. Always telling us Steel Town needs us. Sure it does, but not enough to give us 4 walls and a roof. We're dying by inches out here.
Why do you stay then?
Where else are we gonna go? Rumor is they're turning folks away at Colorado Springs. Besides, there's work here. At least there's supposed to be, if they ever start hiring again. Not to mention, a lot of us have family inside the factory. We're not going anywhere until we see them again.
Factory's not firing.
They're asking for applicants. Bianchi's practically begging for them. But no one gets through the selection process, and I don't know how they could. Stupid tests don't make any sense at all. Place has gone crazy.
Wow, has it gone crazy?
You didn't hear me bending Bianchi's ear? The workers inside haven't been allowed out in weeks. There's been gunshots in there. We all got family in there, and nobody will tell us if they're okay, if they're even alive. Wish Markham would come out and talk to us herself. But all we get is Benny pouring syrup in our ears. Phooey.
I haven't heard from Markham.
Not a peep. Just Benny saluting the flag and telling us everything's peachy. Ha!
Anything we can help you with?
Mighty nice of you to ask. Now that you mention it, there's one particularly crappy situation we could use some help with. See, we don't have a proper toilet here. It's dangerous. Not to mention colder than a robot's nuts. Go outside the camp. There's animals out there. So we've been going too close to home and it's kind of stinking up the place. Now, We spotted an old job Johnny in the scrapyard, but there's a lot of nasty beasties around it. Nothing badasses like you couldn't handle, though. If you chase them off, my people can take care of dragging it back here.
Is there a reward for the shit job? No problem, we'll let you know when we flush them out. Oh. Shit.
Thanks. We can hardly wait. Seriously.
Do you want us to look for your wife?
Oh man, could you? Her name is Florinda. She works in the Warbot factory. Just let her know that I'm still alive and I miss her. Thank you so much. Wonderful. You're just what we've been praying for. Go see Doc Breeler in the Human Resources Center up those steps. He's the guy you gotta talk to get in. You didn't hear Benny telling you? Nobody but Steel Town employees get through the gates, and you gotta pass Breeler's health screening to become an employee. Good luck.
Hi everyone, Benny Bianchi again. Steel Town has openings for every position from machinist to engineer. Even if you failed the test yesterday, please try again. You might get a different result.
What on earth is happening here?
Failed the screening test 6 times. Guess I'm not cut out for work.
And I'm with Provost. Yeah.
Guess if you got guns.
This is insane. All they gotta do is walk at 15 feet.
What's going on?
Oh, hi. It's just dumb. I'm the cook here in the camp, and there's not a lot to cook. People are starving. So I sent a request to Steel Town admin for a donation, and whoo, miracle, it got approved. 200 pounds of assorted goat parts. The dumb part is, the meat got moved to the loading dock, but now it's just sitting there. Apparently, the paperwork to actually deliver it got lost, so even though I can say it, I can't get it. They won't let me in, and they won't let it out. Could you? That would be incredible. A lot of hungry people will be in your debt. If you can get inside, talk to a guy named Walsh. He was my liaison on this until I stopped hearing from him. Tell him the meat for cooking is on the loading dock, and it just needs his approval to be delivered to the camp. Shoot.
Steel Town sells meat. We thought it was a factory.
Huh? Oh, no. They get their meat from some family named Knox, but Walsh said he'd sell us some of what they had in their freezer. All they make in there is everything else. Stoves, pots and pans, knives. Oh, and guns, and warbots and vehicles too, which is the stuff that the gangs are coming for, I guess.
Which gangs?
You know, Liberty's army. She's sending out scavenging parties to prep for her attack on Colorado Springs. And word is they've got Steel Town in their sights. Oh, that's easy. Well, no, it's not easy. Or we wouldn't all be out here starving. We'd be in there working. All you gotta do is talk to Dr. Breeler at the Human Resources Center by the main gate and pass his test. Passing the test is the hard part. Seems like a week since anybody's done it, maybe more. Anyhow, if you pass the test, they make you an employee and open the gate for you. Simple.
Have to be an employee to get in, even if you're just going to talk to someone. Mrvic.
Crazy, huh? I heard they had trouble with their plumbing a while back and called a plumber, but wouldn't let her in because she couldn't pass the eye test. Thank you so good luck.
That's Briller. Surrounded by robots. And you?
Hey, how you doing? Oh, you're those desert rangers, huh?
Yeah, and you are?
I'm Carla Asphalt Runner of Iron Thunder Logistics. Just trying to get some paperwork cleared up before I get the shipment on the road. Say, you wouldn't be going into the factory, would you? Because I've been trying to get this sorted out with Benny, my contact in there, and she's not picking up.
Benny Bianchi.
Oh, you know her? Yeah, that's her. She's the one I deal with when I pick up orders here. But there's been a problem, and I can't get a hold of her.
What's the problem?
Well, I got a crate on my truck that's not on the manifest. And Iron Thunder prides itself on getting every delivery right. So I'm not driving off with something I don't have any paperwork for. Especially when it's a goddamn disassembled warbot.
There's a warbot in a truck.
It's crazy, right? Steeltown makes warbots exclusively for the Patriarch. Nobody else can buy one. So finding one in a shipment with no shipping address or order number is bad.
Bad is right. The last thing the marshals want, or the rangers, is for some no-good nicks to wind up with a warbot.
And it gets weirder. When I opened the crate to see what was in it, this paper fell out. It says, "Remember, Jay, 60-40 means 60 for me, 40 for you. XOXOB. I don't know about you, but to me, it sounds like someone inside is stealing warbots." I suppose. I'm sure as hell not going anywhere.
Will you ship from Steeltown?
You name it. Steeltown makes everything. Tools, weapons, construction equipment, trucks. Hell, my truck was made here. Even little things like toys, dishware, coffee makers. They do it all.
Never had any problem with the guard bots.
Other than me not being able to slip them a couple bucks to expedite something for me? Nah, they're only there to guard the factory. Here it's a different story inside, though. They're there to enforce productivity, and they can get pretty rough on the workers if they're not meeting their quotas. Huh, maybe that's what the lockdown's about. Markham knows the gangs of the plains are coming, and is having the bots put the screws to the workers to get the place ready for a fight. That's the rumor. They say Liberty is sending out scavenger crews to stop by and stock up on vehicles, weapons, and warbots before she makes her move on Colorado Springs. I just hope I get this mystery crate business sorted out before that happens, because I want to be long gone when it does.
So how do we get into Steeltown?
Well, I've never bothered to try, but from what I hear, you've got to talk to the doctor in Human Resources Center, right behind me. Apparently, he gives you some kind of test that tells you if you're allowed in or not. Not too many people pass it these days, but you look like intelligent individuals. I'm sure you'll pass. I just hope I get this mystery crate business sorted out before that happens, because I want to be long gone when it does. The biggest. Half my runs either start here or end here. At least they did, until things got screwy in there. Now it seems like all the shipments are delayed, or packed wrong, or misaddressed. It's a pain in the neck. Not to mention the lockdown that's going on now. No one allowed in, no workers allowed out. Don't know if it's a strike or a quarantine or what, but it sure ain't helping.
They should call this DLC Australia. What do you think the problem is?
I don't know. Supposedly they switched over to a computerized system a while back. The computation engine, they call it. Maybe it's buggy or something. Whatever it is, it's screwing with my schedule something fierce. Screwing with all the driver schedules. You mean how you're going to talk to Benny Bianchi about this mystery crate? Yes, please. Thanks, I guess. But the sooner the better, okay? I'm already late on the rest. Oh, also, if you need any supplies, I've got some returns ITL dispatch that I could sell. Let me know if you want to look. Have a look.
mission spear bladed weapon. Level 17 weapons. Assault rifle. Alpha fireball. We have a lot of rockets and divine immediate.
This is Carla Asphalt Runner calling Benny Bianchi. You there, Benny?
I'm not exactly sure I should have started a DLC right now, you know. It looks like a higher level judging by skill checks and by those items. Or like something for level 16 or so, but they say minimum level is 11 plus.
Hey, the Rangers are gonna crack the safe.
It's for around level 17. That's how it looks like to me. Let me see what I'm dealing with. They all turn against us immediately. I'll play it. I don't know why they give level 17 items though. Enemies, they look like they're around level 11, 12. I even believe those payasos were harder, okay? But... I really don't get it. Items are higher level. Try to validate game files integrity. Then the bugs might disappear.
Hey, we're talking here.
Oh, Jay, there's people.
Ah, the buddy capsule again. My favorite.
Is it the one where some poor guy is murdered and everybody at the station thinks it's just a robbery gone wrong, but the buddy detectives think it's more than that and nobody listens to them?
Uh-huh. And then another guy gets killed. Everybody at the station thinks it's just another robbery gone wrong.
something doesn't smell right to the buddies, so they look for a connection.
Yeah, but before they can make it, a guy from the DA's office tells their boss to make an arrest and move on. But the buddies refuse, and the boss takes them off the case.
So they go to a bar with beautiful cocktail waitresses walking around. They drink whiskey and talk over the evidence, and they suddenly make the connection they missed before and realize they have to act now or a witness will die.
So they jump in their car and make other cars crash as they race to the witness's house, just in time to find a masked man with gloves on about to kill him. And when they pull the guy's mask off, it's the mean guy from the DA's office.
Turns out he's running for mayor, and he needs to win a big mob case. So he's making it look like the mobster is having a witness killed to silence them. And when they arrest him, their boss forgives them. And there's a freeze frame when they laugh.
Yay! They got him!
Anybody know anybody who's passed the test?
I learned a lot from that book, Rangers. Go ahead and take it with you. I memorized it a long time ago.
Grenade ammo, killer robot, don't have time for shopping, crafting lets you create useful items out of scrap and other component parts. Click the crafting button in the inventory. And the recipes I was finding non-stop, it's for this. And there are mystery items too. Select item is craft. It needs craft. Holy shit, I just noticed now. I know it wasn't there in the vanilla, they added this later on. Bar's tail, floppy disk, cloak and dagger, no? License the Kilt game cartridge. Jamie McBound. Yeah, it's crap. From mystery items. Encrypted munition, it's crap. Yuri and Hilo. This is armor. Solidify your sneaking skills. Sneak attack damage 10%. That's a helmet. That's how they make armor and weapon modding useful with this. Can you craft out of a dog shit? Human bones, pig skin. Okay, this is all new. I never seen this. Really new. Used to annoy everyone around you constantly. Air horn. Confound and annoy everyone around you with this fun toy. What do you mean annoy everyone around you? In real? Is this a town? It could be a town. A shoe leather suit. Wash 4 shoes inside and out. Boil some snow. Cut shoe uppers away from soles. Boil uppers until water turns tan. Serve. Dead weed salad. Collect dead weeds and dry grass. Chop weed, mash grass, boil some snow. But boil some snow is the best part. Soak weeds and grass in water. Serve. A rat stew. Kill a rat and put it in a sack. Wait for other rats to come eat the first rat. Close the sack and smash it against the ground until all the rats are dead. Repeat process until you have enough rats. Skin, debone and clean rats. Grill over grass fire. Serve. Bloody morons.
Hey, the Rangers are gonna crack the safe.
This thing gives different stuff and stuff. It's a sniper rifle with fire damage. Complete. Can we do it again? Been good so far. Let's see. Can't wait for combat to start. I don't know if it's a Metal Gear reference. I really don't know. They got a lot of things like that, you know, throughout the game. I forgot what was there. I paid attention a lot when I was playing it for the first time. Dart thrower. 17 machine gun. Bolted dart thrower. This is a flamethrower fuel, but it counts as a heavy machine gun. Versus humans, animals, mutants. Let me see what else can you give. I'm curious about those new items in the game, okay? Because the first time I'm seeing them. Seems like I got very lucky with a sniper on that first attempt. I usually never do this, and I never play like this. What I get, that's it. I don't reload. I just want to see what is available in the DLC.
Gonna crack the safe.
Fire suppressor. Cold damage. Big gun. And a sniper. Alright, let's say I take this. Steel is an alloy that is produced exclusively in steel town. Used to craft certain items so it can improve the weak variants of steel.
But if I don't show... I have to.
Steel is extremely limited in quantity. You'll need to pick and choose what you want to use it for.
God damn lockdown.
You don't have much, but
gonna kill her.
Take what you need.
I can do this.
What do you want?
Excuse me, you're the Rangers, aren't you? I heard from a refugee who left Colorado Springs that you might have seen my daughter, Haley. Is that true?
Haley's your daughter.
He said he saw you talking to her near the pillories there. Haley and me got separated on the road, and I ended up in this camp. Been saving up traveling money to go find her, but the guy I talked to said you might have sent her someplace. So I don't know where to go. You know where she is now?
She's in downtown Colorado Springs. Will radio her base and put you in touch.
Oh, thank you. I can't believe this. After all this time. Oh.
This is Ranger HQ Actual. Come in, Team November.
We're talking to Haley's mother, Deidre. Let's reunite the family. When find Haley, her mother is here in Steeltown. Send a transport for her mother.
That's incredible, November. One of our recruits saw Haley yesterday in downtown Colorado Springs. I'll put the word out to bring her to the base. We'll have Masato prepare the best reunion meal this side of Colorado. Travel safe, ma'am. Ranger HQ out.
I can't thank you enough, Rangers. This is all I have left.
That was first. Haley's mother. Arms pumps. Examine the body. It's not. Oh, max out luck. It's a little.
I can do this.
I'll just be patient.
No, it's too dangerous. If I don't, I have to. Arthur, can you tell these oaks to move along? I'm tired of seeing all these guns and bullets.
Sorry, friends. It's been a rough whole few weeks out here. My wife and I just want to be left alone.
I can do this.
Terrible what happened to poor Aro.
Not interested. Talk to someone else.
Sorry.
No.
Can you give us some space?
If I just stick to the plan, I'll... Oh! Hi. Didn't see you come up.
Is everything okay?
I'm just... it's none of your business, okay?
That was my way to kill.
You do that? Really? I didn't think anyone gave a shit about us refugees. The bots certainly don't. They don't care if a woman is going to... It's my mom, okay? She's inside. Does data collection on the truck line, but... she's also diabetic. We didn't tell anyone, and Breeler was too drunk to notice, because they'd fire her immediately if they found out. They used to let us send in 1 letter a week, and I was using it to smuggle in doses of some insulin we found. But since the lockdown, no letters. She's gonna go into shock and die if I don't get her a dose fast.
Do you know inside?
Yeah. I'm just not sure I can do it. If I get caught, they'll kill me. I'm not an employee, so no non-lethal treatment for me. Then my mom dies too. And that assumes I make it all the way inside without getting boiled or crushed in the ducts. That's my way in. There's a little exhaust port in the scrapyard. I could slip in, but armored up mercs like you could never fit.
Plenty of safety fail-safes in systems like this. Chances of hurting yourself are lower than you think.
Interesting. I didn't know that. Okay, fuck it. I'm doing it. Thanks for the info, Rangers. I'm going in.
That ain't right. I'll do it. I'll find her mother. She's gonna die. Probably, like I'm claiming. I might be wrong.
Ranger HQ Actual. Come in, Team November. Just wanted to let you know that Deirdre and Haley were reunited a few moments ago. Didn't say where they were headed, but we wished them luck. You've done a great thing for those two, November. Ranger HQ out.
In Steeltown, they beat plowshares into guns.
Arthur, can you tell these oaks?
I just stick to the plan. I'll... Oh! I'm just... it's not you.
It's my... They used to let us send in 1 letter a week, and I was using it to smuggle...
And that assumes I make it all the way inside without getting boiled or crushed in the ducts. That's my way in. There's a little exhaust port in the scrapyard. I could slip in, but... You're right. I just gotta hope the lockdown ends before it's too late. Mom's name is Ellen. If you find her, let her know I've got her meds. Hey, Rangers. You haven't seen my mom, Ellen, have you? Oh. Okay.
Oh. Brother, no! Please wake up! My brother Aram, he's dead. A man or a devil, someone tore open our tent in the middle of the night. He slashed with a knife or claws so fast I couldn't even scream before he was gone. No one saw him enter or leave the camp.
You got any enemies?
What? No! We don't know anybody here. We just got here.
You found a note on your brother. Any idea what it would mean?
This isn't Aram's handwriting. The man who killed him must have left it. And I have no idea what it means. Save the world from tears? My whole world is tears now. Aram, what am I...
This too, maybe?
Iris.
Not interested.
Do you know anything about it or not?
Hey, Rangers. You haven't seen my mom. Oh. Okay.
Going to the screening?
Good luck. Oh, hi. You haven't seen my girlfriend, have you? Oh man, she's the coolest. Like, way cooler than me. She's kind of tough looking, but smart too. And really hot. A few days ago, she was talking one night about how Steel Town isn't taking care of its workers or their families, and how she was going to do something about it. And the next day, she was gone. I haven't seen her since. Thank you. Tell her I miss her, and I'm worried about her. Tell her to come home.
Well, hey, it's the daytime drama now.
Hey, the comedy's on.
Oh, I love...
Hey again, Rangers. You talked to Benny yet? Take it easy.
Rangers? Any word on what's going on inside the factory?
So they bust in on the first couple at dinner, shaking the underwear box in their faces. And the poor husband, now his wife, is mad at him too. Why you buying the neighbor lady fancy underwear, she said.
Try again. You might get a different result.
You've never seen a child, have you?
What?
A child! Have you ever seen a child, like in your whole life? I mean, we talk about them all the time, but they don't actually exist.
Now that you mention it.
I'm telling you, man, don't take my word for it. Look around. No matter where you go, you won't see any children. Nowhere.
But there are no children where you come from.
I don't know, man. Maybe we're all just paper dolls created by some crazed god who pushes us around and forces us to make terrible decisions. Think about it, man. That's all I'm saying. I said what I said. There ain't no kids.
Halt. No one may enter without first undergoing the screening procedure.
Don't let us through Rust Bucket. We're sent by the Patriarch.
No visitors are permitted at this time. Only screened employees with proper identification may enter Steel Town.
What is this place?
This is Steel Town, the finest factory in Colorado.
What does Steel Town make?
Steel Town holds many exclusive contracts across Colorado. We manufacture the highest quality products servicing a wide range of consumer needs. Defense essentials such as advanced weapons and armor. Survival and lifestyle appliances including generators, heaters, and ovens. Engines and replacement parts for many models of pre-deluge vehicles, and more. Steel Town. You need us to survive. Catchy slogan trademark of Steel Town, Colorado. Trademarks are no longer enforced by the government as such legal force of the employed against infringing parties. See Dr. Wheeler at the Human Resources Evaluation Center to complete your screening. Steel Town wishes you a nice day.
Wish I had a car. Go ahead. Check it out. Benny gave. Wish I had a car. Then I could try that out.
Then I got a better Jesus, no. Armor plating. And you, what are you guarding?
Halt. For your own safety, the scrapyard is off limits to non-Steel Town employees. Only authorized badge holders may enter. To apply for Steel Town employment, first see Dr. Wheeler at the Steel Town Human Resources Evaluation Center to the right of the main gate. Steel Town wishes you a nice day.
God damn it, let's pick with a doctor then.
Supplies must be approved by Dr. Wheeler.
Hey, I don't have much of that to spare.
First warning, unauthorized requisition of supplies. Only Steel Town security and medical personnel are authorized to use this door. Step away.
Scanner. Follow down, follow down. Dr. Breeler.
Huh. Only the third time I've seen a cat in a uniform.
Don't get.
Sorry, I'm allergic. Anyway, welcome to the Steel Town Human Resources Evaluation Center. Enter the body scanner behind me to begin your assessment for employment and... You don't look like the usual candidates. What's going on? Why do you have so many weapons?
The Rangers, the Patriarch, sent us here to talk to Abigail Markham.
Oh yeah, I've heard of you. But I'm afraid knowing Patriarch Buchanan isn't enough to get you special privileges around here these days. To enter the factory, you have to pass the evaluation test. And to do that, you have to be examined by the machines. And lately, they've been failing applicants 9.9 times out of 10. The door hasn't opened in a week. Good luck.
Gotta be examined by machines, not by the doctor. Tell us about testing process.
Sure, ask away. I've got nothing else to do. And I'm not even being sarcastic.
What's the purpose of this test?
To be the living definition of the term Kafkaesque? To drain the hopes and dreams of 100+ people a day? To drive me to drink? Sorry, I have a bile problem. The stated purpose of the test is to evaluate the fitness, work experience, and mental stability of people seeking employment in the factory. People who pass are sent for job placement inside, but that almost never happens.
Nobody passes the test. Why do you keep administering them?
Inertia? Once upon a time, I had a staff here, and we gave all these tests manually. Sent a lot of people through that door to a good job and a better life.
Then Markham built her computation engine and decided that it would make all the hiring decisions. So she had these evaluation machines installed and told me that my new job was to be the friendly face that prepped people for the test. Apparently, the computation engine said that was the position I'm best suited for. So now the machines do all the work, and I drink.
And you are?
Horace Breeder. You wouldn't guess it now, but I was an actual doctor once. Now, I don't even do the eye test. Only good thing is, I can do this job stone drunk. So I am stone drunk as often as I can be. Like now, for instance. Good to know, Doc. Good to know.
So you're not happy with your job?
What I tell myself every morning when I get up is, it's better to be paid for getting drunk than to not be paid for getting drunk.
Tell us about the computation engine.
I've never seen it. Could be a big brain in a box for all I know. But if that's the case, then it's got brain damage. Because the people who go through that door are always the ones I wouldn't have picked in a million years. It's like a magic asshole picking machine. Oops. Sorry. I'm supposed to say it's the best thing ever. So, it's the best thing ever. Sure. Fine. Doesn't matter one way or the other to me.
Help me, Doc! Help me! I got a bad case of peritonitis. Oh God, I'm dying.
A bad case of what?
And you call yourself a doctor? Where'd you go to med school? Cirrhosis, you? Here, you want to check my colon?
Sorry, you're back. Are you ready to take the test now?
Ready.
Then step into the garbage disposal behind me. I'm sorry. I meant the biometric assessment pod. Don't get your hopes up, though. You look too competent to pass. Please keep your arms and legs fully inside the chamber.
Words appear on the screen on the wall of the room. Biometric assessment pod. Welcome to the Steel Town Human Resource Evaluation Center's Biometric Assessment Diagnostics. Dead. Please complete the following 3 multiple-choice medical history statements to the best of your ability while the scan completes. I am most allergic to cats, peanuts, pollen, human skin. Thank you for completing the statement. There are 2 more statements. My family has a history of diabetes, epilepsy, heart disease, joint malfunction. Joint malfunction. I have cybernetic implants. None, 1, less than 10. I'm not a robot. None. Score is 100%. Your physical assessment is complete.
The biological assessment pod has completed its evaluation. Please move on to the ocular scanner.
Ocular scanner. Mechanical ellipsis of the eye scanner stare at you. They inch closer and closer to your face. The little lights flash in your eyes, red, blue, and green. How many lights do you see? 3. All of the above. 5, 4, 3. 3. Incorrect. There are 3 lights. Please look again. You answered 3 and it's incorrect. There are 3 lights. How is it incorrect then? Definitely 3 lights. There are 4 lights. 5 lights. Definitely 3 lights. Correct, you failed the test. Test state is passed, what the fuck.
The ocular scan is complete. Follow me to the skills tester.
Trap. Steel Town Human Resource Evaluation Center targeted resourcefulness assessment procedure. Complete the following 3 multiple choice statements to the best of your ability. Select statement 1 to begin. Force with the tester D and poke around inside the software. Completing the test is trivial and the file system is completely unprotected. There's a timestamp log next to the test software. Someone made a remote change just before you started taking the test. No matter what answers you give, the test will always rate you as passed. Perception 8. Whoever rigged this test wasn't trying to hide it. It almost seems like they wanted you to know. Without warning, the machine reboots back in the test sequence. Select statement 1. Attitude. I'm willing to work from home. Confronted with a square peg in a round hole. Get a bigger hammer. Sentient machines are a net threat, watching us all the times. Battle skill is 0%. Battle skill is 86. Speak to Dr. Brille.
Okay, that's over with. Let me take a look at the results. You passed. I can't believe it. You're the first in days.
We finally got a pass. Open the main gate.
Go back outside to the main gate and they'll let you in. And tell Benny Bianchi I'm still waiting for my toilet paper.
Continued attempts to access this area will result in...
First of all, I want to check the scrapyard.
Welcome to Steel Town.
How strong are they? Quite, okay. Quite. And there's a lot of them. Ghost Ecotech. Thermotech. Okay. This bullshit.
This on yourselves.
Spinal implant. Broke his spine like that. What on earth I do with Scotchman? Really AoE slow. What are you shooting with? With tar? Destruction. Stacking status effects. Certain weapons in Steel Town, such as Star Thrower, will apply status effects that stack. As more stacks are applied, the effects will increase up to a maximum level 10. Over time, the number of stacks will drop, along with the severity of the effects. Disruption field. Hit chance, evasion. And they're fucking far away. Fuck you, Scotch Bar.
Approaching hostile.
When they got full stacks, they one shot because they don't deal damage with these weapons. That's the only thing I can figure out. They just don't deal damage. Holy shit with a spinal implant.
Rangers, you survived! Thanks for taking care of those bandits. They're such a nuisance. Are you coming in now? The bandits? Huh. They call themselves the Ghost Gang. I call them losers. They steal everything that isn't nailed down. Oh, good. I love questions. But why don't we save them until we can meet face to face, okay?
Steeltown wants to state that there is absolutely no crisis inside the factories. Rumors to the contrary are the work of agitators and should be ignored.
Let's see what they look. Pyro exosuit. The shit is OP. Meal voucher. Dart throwers. Employee of the month betting slip. Cricket crunch snake one. Oh, level up. Speed. It opens. Skočimo. That's it for now. What are these idiots doing here now? To admin level.
Let me pop this hatch and see what Hero has for us today. Shit! Those Rangers again. Come on. Thanks, Hero.
Thank you, team members. Warning, you must have a Steel Town employee identification badge to enter the scrapyard. How can I help you, Steel Town visitor?
Serial number Hero. Code K15 maintenance shutdown, everything start. Why are you halting us? We passed Dr. Briller's test. We're still town employees.
Those applicants who have passed the Steel Town evaluation tests are considered provisional employees. To be a full employee, please see any vehicle inside Steel Town for your badge. Only badged employees are allowed beyond this point.
Nobody told us when we were badged.
Ignorance of Steel Town rules is not relevant. Those applicants who have passed the Steel Town evaluation tests are considered provisional employees. To be a full employee, please see any vehicle inside Steel Town for your badge. Only badged employees are allowed beyond this point.
What's in the scrapyard?
All objects, materials, and technology found in the scrapyard are property of Steel Town.
Why did you let those Ghost Gang guys through?
You must be a badged employee of Steel Town to enter the scrapyard. They entered the scrapyard, therefore they must be employees of Steel Town.
Shut down.
Command acknowledged. Entering maintenance shutdown.
Check his permission to enter best. It also includes former Steel Town ID holders too. List of supported functions. Open his storage, see what it collected. Tellurium steel. Scrap. And money. Program Hero to recognize you as allies.
Welcome, team members. Please watch your step and wear proper safety equipment in the scrapyard. And acknowledge resuming duties.
Thanks for the info, Rust Bucket.
Have a nice day.
Rollers. Drags. And things.
Roar. Yeah, roar.
I will try all this. 313, what's an internet?
There's home.
Closer the man in the bear suit. Let's see what we can take. What big eyes you got. Let's see what we can do.
What? I mean, Bauer?
Sit boy.
Growl, growl, roar.
Then. Huge skill checks. It should be around level 15 instead. I don't know what level am I. I am level 15 here, 16, 14, 13, 14. It says 11 plus. Skill checks are like, it's for a level 20 or so. Racing buggy with a red, white, and blue stripe, and the number 63 painted on its rustic roof. Spikes sniper rifle. I'll give it a shot. It's true. Let's use plus fire damage. Holy shit, the damage armor also. Get him stunned. Goddamn poison. What is this thing to annoy enemies? Only one usage. I wouldn't do it now. Jesus Christ! The new sniper is great.
Let's do this shit!
Oh my god.
No! I'm not fucking looking at your Picasso ass.
Oh, nice, bro. That's nice. Right. Heavy. Fill the toilet. That was the part of the mini quest. Human bones, human skull. Broken spider grenade. Screen combining gray and blue gray. What's with the old racing button? Right, clear these idiots over here. Beals.
No further mercs. This is ghost territory. You best turn around.
Who are you?
Me? I'm just a Steel Town girl on a Saturday night, looking for the fight of my life.
You're a maniac.
Yeah, a maniac on the floor. Now what do you want?
We're just looking around.
Yeah? We'll do it somewhere else. We're allergic to snoopers. And stay out. I thought I told you to scram. No second chances, shitbirds.
Ghost
gang assemble!
It's easy kill. I don't know if I should kill them immediately though. Or there might be a quest for them or something to get easy XP. Ancient policeman. Police car has seen better decades. 54 now. There's something with these numbers, man. There's a 54 number on a car. There's 63 number on this one. And there is another car over there. There's something with those numbers. Center Steel Town.
Steel Town wants to state that there is absolutely no crisis inside the factory.
There's this.
Rumors to the contrary are the work of agitators and should.
Yeah, I guess you didn't have much choice fighting the Ghost Gang Rangers. But it's a shame. They ain't so bad. At least not to us in the camp. Anyway, let's talk. Rangers, any more word on the situation in the factory?
I want to talk about your toilet situation.
Shit, okay.
We found a toilet and wiped out the beasties. You're clear to get in.
Shit, yeah! I'll get someone on that right away. There it is. Set it down gentle. Just one more push. How to do it. Ah, nice. This is great, Rangers. Thank you so much. We really... Oh. Oh, wee. That thing smells worse than the back end of a bison. Rangers, if you wouldn't mind, we're gonna need something to clean this up. Steel Town makes a spray called chemical neutralizer that ought to do the trick. If you see some, could you bring it to us? Thank you, Rangers. Don't think any of us are gonna have the courage to use this can until it's been sanitized. Ah, good luck. Rangers, any more word on the situation in the factory?
What's with the Ghost Gang?
Bandits. I hear a lot of them used to work for the factory. Now they try to raid it. Don't bother us much. I guess because we ain't got much to steal. Got a hideout somewhere in the scrapyard. Nobody knows where exactly. That's why folks call them the Ghost Gang. Any more word on the situation in the factory? Shit, okay. Oh, well, thanks, Rangers.
Let's get it. See what's here. I need to grab the food.
Step back. The loading dock is a secure area.
Any update on the status of cookies crates?
Shipping authorization pending. Step back. The loading dock is a shipping authorization pending.
Why is it pending? What's holding it up?
You are not authorized to receive information regarding authorization protocols.
Fucking real.
Team member. trespassing. Give the predator immediately. These assets are in transit. Please do not move. You have 19 seconds to comply. 18. Error. Buffer over. Percent routine. Threat underscore trespasser. You do not fit the parameters of worker or potential worker. You must leave.
Are you bugged?
I will only warn you a limited number of times.
You're talking to a rabbit.
Leave the premises immediately. You have 19 seconds to comply. 18. Error. Buffer over. Percent routine. Threat underscore trespasser. You do not fit the parameters of worker or potential worker. You must leave.
The scrapyard left. Let's see what's inside. Admin level. I don't know how big the DLC is. It doesn't look that big. We'll see. Drunk food. Oh, Scotch. Scotch was drinking, goddamn.
Rangers! Benny Bianchi! Welcome to Steel Town. Good to finally meet you in the flesh.
Flesh? These are feathers, you plastic-faced bats! You ought to try some, because they'd be an improvement!
Oh, hi, Parrot! Abby and I thank you again so much for dealing with those pesky bandits. Ugh. You've made Steel Town better for everyone.
Who's Abby?
You know, Abigail Markham, the boss of Steel Town. Oh, she's so sweet. You'll love her.
What's with all the sirens and the shooting?
What? Oh, that? It's nothing. A, security exercise. Don't pay it any attention. Everything's fine here. Fine.
Well, we're here. Carl Asphalt Runner asked us to talk to you about the shipment.
Oh, I love Carla. But I'm afraid that'll have to wait until you've talked to Abby. If you can just give me your names for your badges, I'll send you right to her.
Is this really necessary?
Oh, but I have to have your names, or the CE won't know who you are. Don't worry, I'll read them off your uniforms. But I'm afraid I'll still have to mark you as recalcitrant in your permanent record. Sorry. Okay, got it. Here are your badges. Now, just follow the blue line and you'll find Abby in the control room. Or, I mean the dark blue line, not the light blue line. Actually, you could go straight. It's shorter that way. No, wait. You should probably take the blue line after all. The computation engine said that's where the line should be painted, and it's never wrong. Oh, also, if you're looking for an exciting career in the wonderful world of heavy industry, come back here after you've talked to Abby, and I'll give you a placement test. I think that went well.
More conversation options. I don't know what to do with a kisses and card S. It's the only skill check that I don't have, okay? I covered everything else. It's extremely hard to cover everything in those first 15 starting levels. That was the only way to sacrifice kisses and card S. They got smart S also, I forgot. There was smart S in Wasteland too. Hard S, kiss S, no smart S.
again so much for dealing with those pesky. You know, Abigail Markham, the boss of Steeltown. Oh, she's so sweet. You'll love her.
What with all the shooting?
What? Oh, that's...
Are you sure everything's okay? Refugees
A,
outside told us
security
things were going
exercise.
crazy here.
Don't refugees? Oh, we don't have refugees in Steeltown. We have a mobile, motivated workforce, and everything here is completely under control. The computation engine says so.
We talked to Dr. Breeler outside. He didn't seem to have a very high opinion of the computation engine.
Oh, poor Breeler. He just can't get used to the CE making his job easier. Some people don't know when they're better off. The computation engine never makes a mistake. It runs Steeltown with perfect precision and planning.
He also asked us about the toilet paper.
Again with the toilet paper? I sent it to him weeks ago. The CE shows it was sent and shows it was delivered. Maybe he's been drinking too much again and forgot.
Wow! He asked for toilet paper. She shits on him with a smile.
The poor man. He should be grateful the CE still thinks he's competent enough to do his job. A human manager would have fired him long ago. Oh, I love Carla! But I'm afraid that'll have to wait until you've talked to Abby. If you can just give me your names for your badges, I'll send you right to
just
her.
point us to Markham.
Oh, but I have to have your names, or this. But I'm afraid I'll still have to. Okay. No, wait. Oh.
Yes.
Well, I think that went well.
7 and 8 was it? I can go to 6. And I can go to 7. With a kiss ass. Wasting points.
Big place, huh?
Steeltown scientists have developed disruption weapons to pacify hostiles without killing them. They do low damage but apply a stacking disruption effects on targets. At 10 disruption stacks, Steeltown workers are knocked unconscious. Markham will certainly appreciate your discretion. Animals non-lethal combat. Your animal companions are fluffy and ferocious but do not understand discretion and will happily murder the workers of Steeltown. If you want to preserve life, it may be best to dismiss your animal companions back to the canal at Rangers' H quarters. In the Wasteland, you'll find both weapon and armor mods. Installing a mod will improve any equipment it's attached to. Once installed, they cannot be removed. Install a mod. One of your squad members must have weapon modding or armor modding. Install a weapon, okay. Can we finally play?
Greetings, fellow employees. Welcome to the Steeltown Job Placement Center.
What's with the toaster? Sparks and sputters. Desperately in need of repair. Repair the toaster. It pops out another toaster. No fuck, toaster pops up toaster. Toaster. This full-size toaster was stuffed inside another toaster. It's also broken. A spark. Repair. You refit the final screw on the bottom plate and the spring mechanism pops with gusto, expelling another toaster. Repair toaster. A Russian nesting doll. You're afraid to find out how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Oh wow, did a Russian nesting doll just come out of that toaster? I've heard of those. Let me know if you might want to trade it.
Why would you want a little tchotchke like this?
See, I'm kind of a nostalgia head and collector. I try to get full sets of any little ephemera from before the deluge. I have all these boxes of McToasty's breakfast cereal. I wanted 20 so I could send the box tops away for the prize. But I don't think I'll ever find that many, so I'd rather have a complete nesting doll. Neat thing about this cereal? It glows a little because it's radium infused. Who knows what it might do for you if you eat it? So, what do you say?
I'm gonna hold on to the doll.
Aw, dang. Okay, let me know if you change your mind.